Yo, 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 it's the pride of the East Side, DJ MH to the. Y'all know what time it is, right? It's East Side Certified. We here. I'm here. Everybody's here. Pay attention. Let's go.
You're tuned in to East Side Certified. DJ MH to the brand new banger. Exclusive hot.
Bury those cockroaches!
Good people, it's the pride of the East Side, DJ MH to the. Welcome to East Side Certified. We got another dope show in the works, and I got some super dope guests, man. All the way from Detroit, they came down to holler at me. Shout out to Brandon, he in the building. He hit me up online like, bro, I need you to get into my artist, and we definitely did that. So Miss 3269 Chise is here, as well as P. Dot.
What up, though?
How y'all doing?
Appreciate you, man.
Welcome to Chicago. Welcome back to Chicago, rather.
Thank you. Right. Thank you for having us, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Blessed to be here.
So y'all been on a crazy promo run the past few weeks, past
working.
month or so, right? Like, let's talk about it. How's it been? How the other cities treating y'all?
I can't complain at all. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we went so far, you know, it's been nothing but great hospitality, much love and respect. People are intrigued on wanting to know, you know, more of the background, more of the story, more of how the team and everybody came together. So, you know what I'm saying? We just been able to tell our story and our grind and, you know, represent the D at the same time.
That was my question. How did this happen? Because you usually don't see a lot of male-female groups in hip-hop too much no more. So how did this all come about?
I'm going to let B take that because he was the, you know what I'm saying, the orchestrator of all this.
What up, though? Shout out Mike House for having us. You know, Eastside Certified. Thank you. Being on the platform, trying to see where the camera. There you go. Long story short, man, been a fan, working with them over the last 3 to 5 years. Promoter, journalist in my own right, one of the hats that I wear. Part of a platform called DetroitRap.com. Together, shout out Uncle P. We created an award show platform in Detroit called the Underground Hip Hop Awards.
Okay.
Similar to the Ohio Hip Hop Awards. Shout out Johnny O, Big Hef, Nerd DJs.
Okay.
So similar to how they put their platform together, we did it for like 5 years in a row in Detroit. And we was just championing our underground scene. And so from open mic showcases, that platform, the blog site, I do a podcast myself occasionally called Four Corners. They've been in a couple ciphers on there. So just kind of booking them and writing about them and being fans of them. You know, they was artists that I was watching.
Okay.
And when I felt like I was ready to try to jump in the push side of it again as far as management and developing talent, they was the first people I was looking at.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Now, this Coney Island 2 project, EP, that's out right now. Like, let's talk about this beautiful pot of gumbo that y'all created, right? Because I listened to the joint probably about 4 or 5 times. And one of the things that I love about it is the versatility of the album, right? Like, you guys touched on the first. Let's talk about this. What makes y'all stay pure to the original Detroit sound of hip hop, right? Because like right now it's more like the fast T Grizzly rap style that like Sada Baby and T Grizzly then took to another level. But y'all stay true to the slum village and the Proof and rest in peace and Royce the Five. Now that's that type of era. What makes y'all want to continue to push that?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's just knowing the history. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to be a part of them golden eras of Detroit hip hop where, Proof and all them in the original hip hop shop and everything. So I had to learn about that. What? You know what I'm saying? By connecting with artists that are still doing their thing but was around, you know what I'm saying, back in them days. So to me, it's all about paying homage. You know what I'm saying? Always being respectful of the past in order to move forward with the future, because it was the stuff from the past that opened the doors up for artists like me and, Grizzly and everybody else of that nature. And at the same time, it's just staying home rooted. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in our roots, just the whole soulful, the whole soulful feel good, just vibe. That's Detroit all the way. And at the same time, we can still keep it raw with it to, fit into the day.
It was a lot of fun to listen to, like I said, because it was a lot of storytelling. It was real introspective. Like P. Dot, you talked about, you know, some of your upbringing and stuff like that. And then it was the fun records like Coney Island, and but it was still like some street records too, like Temperature. You know what I mean? Like y'all put together a super dope project. What made you decide to stay so introspective and you know, tell a lot of your story like that you did?
Because before, in the few projects that I released before collaborating with Chise and getting with Scar, that's something that I have a hard time doing, is being transparent. But over time, what I learned is a lot of my fans and supporters wanted to know more about me.
Okay.
Wanted to know more about my journey, wanted to know where I came from, what inspires me, what motivates me. So I opened up a little bit more just to let people know that females, even though we are females, we go through struggles too. We go through some things that are bad. We go through things that are good. So I just wanted to, you know, just open up my world and, you know, share.
Dope. Not only that, another thing that I respect about you is the fact that you did. A lot of women, you know, are super raunchy. You know, they selling sex right now, and not, no disrespect to none of them, but what I picked up on was how you like, I could rap with the guys too, but I'm still a woman and I could be sexy. Like, what makes you not step outside of that and try to follow what everybody else doing?
Because it's too easy to do.
Okay.
It takes zero brain muscle to do that type of thing. No disrespect to the queens that are winning off of it, but I know that's not my story. Word. You know, that's not where I come from. So I'm not going to speak about anything that I don't know about, don't come from. I'm not a promiscuous woman in real life, so I'm not going to be promiscuous in my music.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to speak my reality and just share it. That's it.
What's your favorite joint off the project?
Man, mine's changed so much.
Mine's changed a lot too, but I got one.
Forever Zion. I mean, the whole project.
Started Saturday night for me, I guess, and then sometimes it'd be Swerve.
Word.
I like Evil Eyes. Evil
Okay.
Eyes, that's one of my favorites because we went a little bit more in depth.
I know yesterday it was Tell Me.
Tell me.
Can I talk a little bit about some of these records, right? Because you just, Evil Eyes was the one that you did go
let's get
in
into
in depth a lot about,
Yeah.
and that was dope. Saturday night,
Thank
that was listen. I love y'all chemistry. Y'all got a perfect balance of you keep it real for the guys and she hold it down for the ladies, but y'all have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Just
know
wanted to let people know that you can still have fun.
Word.
You know, you can, you know, you don't have to be so this, so that. Just be yourself and just have fun.
Cool.
I mean, there's no way you can be down or mad recording next time.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Feel
saying?
the
Like
same way.
it's it gotta be fun.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she be the mean one. She be the
No,
mean.
I'm not. I'm just more in your face with mine. He more so a jerk with his,
Okay.
or a sarcastic with his. So he'd be mean, but he'd be like more sarcastic with it. Where I'm just in your face. If I'm mad and mean, it's just boom. I'm not about to have it.
What
I'm a
y'all
little feisty.
what y'all recording sessions like though? Do y'all in the studio together, or like you do something and then she come back and follow up? Like what's the
Yeah.
process?
No, we always end up in the studio together. Like, she gets to the studio first. I'm always a late one.
Okay.
Yeah, I be late. I be late all the time.
At least you
so.
honest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No shame in my game. You feel me? But most, like, some of the records I've came in and she's already like had the hook, you know what I'm saying, already there. So really,
Okay.
it's just basically feeding off that energy that she already laid in the hook, and at the same time just keeping the D-boy and doing my thing. So they already like had the canvas already laid. All I gotta do is
Sometimes
get
it
my
be like
paintbrush
that,
out.
but it's sometimes I might get stuck on something and tries he'll pull from it quicker, and then he'll come up with something dope, and we be like, okay, that's what it's gonna be. Like, we'll just be toying around a lot of times. We'll know exactly what we're going to talk about, but we kind of like are in the process when we're in the studio trying to figure out how we gonna paint that picture, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how we gonna have fun with it and be relatable. So a lot of the times he might, just say something and it be dope, and we be like, oh, that's it. And then sometimes I might have it, and sometimes he might have it. Like, sometimes Scar push out a line or two, we be like, oh no, we using that. you know.
Right.
So we just pull from each other.
And niggas still be working.
Yeah.
Word. Okay.
Like, we didn't had 12-hour shifts, and Peter went to go do a show.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Came right back.
Wow.
Yeah, that has happened where we have done studio sessions and I had to dart out in the middle of a block, go do a show and come back. has happened. So we just make it work.
It's real work all night.
Dope. What made you decide to come and do the management part of it? Before you, like you said, you was doing media and stuff like that. What made you say, I want to push these guys?
I mean, that's where I started. So
Okay.
in the underground scene in Detroit, shout out my partner Bishop, together with some other childhood friends of ours, we created Varsity Music Group, the label, in 2010. Yeah, 2010. We became public in 2011, and we had like younger cousins and nephews and
I know how it go.
yeah, people that we was running with. So it was like some neighborhood, local type stuff, and we were developing behind the scenes. They was developing as talent, and usual stuff, man. Infighting, money getting dry. You know, same hotels. We all went our separate ways, but the skills that we learned, we maintained it.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I had another shot at it with a couple premier upcoming underground artists in Detroit. Stretch Money, Rocaine, out of Detroit. Rocaine used to mess with Chief Keef a little bit. And then from that experience, I had like another little lull of just doing media and other things. So this is actually my third go around.
Okay.
Working with artists and pushing them. But I would say this is my third go around, but second, like really being hands on. Because I wasn't really as hands on with Rocaine and Stretch in that way. But I'm definitely more hands on with them.
What's the future for Varsity?
Just them. Honestly, this is supposed to be like my last dance.
Okay.
Just keep it in the book.
Okay.
Not for any ill will, just want to be able to make more time for my family.
Got you.
I've dedicated, 10 years to music, and my daughters are growing. They at that stage where their personalities are coming out.
Okay.
So I just want to be able to have more dad time with them, and with them, it's personal. It's personal before it's business. So I really know Chise on a personal level, really know Dot on a personal level. So just wanting to see them as a success, just out of goodwill, it was like, let me help y'all with this music stuff. So I'm gonna just give y'all everything I know and do whatever I can to put y'all in position.
Dope. How do y'all balance that though, your personal life and try to be an artist? Because it's hard. I'm a DJ, so I can imagine, know, what it is for y'all with trying to book shows and promo runs in different cities and all of that.
A lot of planning.
Yeah.
A lot of planning, a lot of sacrificing, a lot of understanding, and just knowing that you have to make that time for the personal. Everything can't be business. Everything can't be personal. You gotta have, you figure it out. It don't come like right away, but it's something you figure out along the way.
Word. What's been the hardest part of the journey for y'all so far?
Personality management, because everybody got a different way I like to work. So me, I'm kind of tunnel vision when I work. So once I get started, it's hard to pull me out of it. So I can like zone out, whether it be on the creative end or zone out on the management side with booking. So a lot of times they'll wake up with like 20 calendar alerts.
Wow.
Because I done booked like a whole show run or a whole press run. They're like, yo, when did this happen? Well, I told you at the meeting this was coming.
Right.
I didn't say when, but they'll wake up and see it. So for them, it's like kind of adapting to my pace and how I like to work. And for me, it's adapting to, giving them their time. Because sometimes they need a break. Not even just a physical break, but a break mentally and emotionally to kind of let things process.
Okay.
So just learning that about them is taking some time. And they were independent artists, so they wasn't really working with a team before in the way they are now. Didn't necessarily have management before the way they had now. So when somebody used to doing the thing their own way and running their ship how they run their ship, we all grown, so it's hard to tell another grown person what to do. So it's
That's
like
definitely
you gotta ask.
definitely that. Because like he said, being an independent artist, doing everything your way on your own in your own time, your way is when you sit back and you have management. Well, actually, he wears all the hats. Honestly, he wears more than just the artist hat. He's the A&R. He's whatever we need him to be. He's a videographer, picture man, whatever. But at the same time, it's just I had to learn how he move and work. He had to learn how I process things and move. And same thing with Chise. Like, it's just. But once we all figured that out, like, okay, this is him, this is me. Everything. It's all organic though. I have a good time, but it was a learning process though.
I'm sure. So this Coney Island record, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. It threw me off at first because I'm like, why would they be talking about Coney Island and they from Detroit, right? And then I seen a restaurant right? And like, oh,
Right.
Coney Island ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah.
New York. It's about
Talk about it.
this
Talk about
infamous restaurant in Detroit. And you kept
They're
on
everywhere.
saying put chili and cheese on everything.
Talk about it. Preach.
So
Yeah.
now I got to go check out Coney Island when I come
Check
back
it
to
out.
the
You gonna love it.
Yeah, talk about it.
So what made y'all want to name the project after this restaurant?
It
And
was,
what's Coney Island to y'all? My bad.
Well, I'll let Chise start and I'll close it.
Coney Island, it's a part of the Detroit culture. You know what I'm saying? It's heavy, it's historic. You know, it's the one of the most important landmarks in the city. It's the one thing that no matter where you from in the city, no matter how far you go away from it or whatever, it's the one place that'll bring everybody together. And metaphorically speaking, it's another way of us saying what up though without saying it. Because you know when you say what up though, everybody already know where you from. You know, so that's a representation of Detroit. So instead of just doing that, because everybody kind of like already went in that lane, so just creating our, you know what I'm saying, our own little thing. And, you know, there is other, you know, Coney Island songs out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we pay much respect to it. And we just wanted to, you know, just be different still, though.
Word.
You know, so it was a metaphorical thing about taking it nationwide, representing for our hometown without exactly saying it, just being more clever about it.
Definitely did that.
Appreciate it.
There's pros and cons saying we from Detroit, where you go.
Okay.
Because we got to keep in mind sports culture from Detroit, bad boy era.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep in mind street figures and other artists and talent that came before us. So a lot of times when you name the city you from, you already get a judgment before somebody even get a chance to get
I
to
know.
you. So it's like by coming in with the Coney Island thing, it kind of desensitizes the situation.
Yeah.
And make everybody a little bit more flexible and digestible to what's going on, what we're trying to do. But piggybacking off of what bro said, culturally it just representing our city. You know, it's bigger than the restaurant, bigger than the food. It's our whole culture. You know what I'm saying? Just everything that makes Detroit unique and beautiful. You know,
Word.
things beyond that ain't been touched on. Like everybody know Motown. Everybody know, like I said, the sports culture and things like that. But people don't know Coleman Young outside Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know what Cobo Hall mean. People don't know Dennis Archer, you know, another great prominent mayor in the city of Detroit. People don't know our neighborhoods and how we section off. They just hear east side, west side. So when you start hearing in the music P-Rock, you start hearing Dexter, you start hearing 7 Mile or the Mile, you know what I'm saying? You start hearing these different things. We just culturally putting on and really showing Detroit, and we try to do our best with that, with our videos too. Like really show people our culture, like really bring them into our world. So the goal, hopefully when you watch it, you get lost like in the video.
For me, when it comes to Coney Island, I have had the opportunity to live in other states, other cities, but I always miss Detroit. I always miss home. I always miss Coney Island. And every time someone who moves out of the city leaves, they miss that and appreciate that. So the first thing they do when they come home is go to Coney Island.
Word. It's kind of like us in Chicago. Harrow's is the
Right.
staple.
Oh,
you got to go back to Harrow's.
We
as
come
soon
here,
as you
we
come home.
definitely tap into Heroes.
Facts.
Somebody just put us up on Portillo's.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah, they put us up on it.
So you,
We need to tap
so
in
you
with that
stand
too.
by that.
Man,
huh?
listen, it's so many Chicago staples we can holler. I'm gonna give y'all all where y'all need to
Okay,
go.
bet.
Hey, we
Italian
all
Fiesta
ears.
Pizza, man,
We all ears.
no doubt. So how do y'all push past that stigma of Detroit though? Like with the stigma being out there, how do y'all push past to say, you know what, like don't worry about none of that. This is who we are.
Just showing them something different.
Well, for me, it's business. So just how we met, you know what I'm saying? You didn't know of me before I reached out to you on social media. And, you know, my whole approach, you know, introducing myself first, not being afraid to say who I was, sending you my business information first. Like, we try to let the business, our activity, physically, as well as how we communicate, let our business speak for us first. Because unfortunately, a lot of our talent that do come and represent it is the same old same. So it's like, okay, I already know what they about to do because of what you see. So we ain't necessarily demeaning that or taking it away from that, but it's more than just what go on in our streets. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So that's a whole part of it.
So what's next for the group? We getting into the project soon. We getting more videos because I see the Temperature remix video. That's dope too, by the way. I love the video.
Appreciate
for
it.
that.
Appreciate it.
Coney Island video look like y'all had so much fun
did.
making that one.
We
So what's
did.
next?
We gonna do another. We gonna do more visuals.
More visuals and whatever God just, we keep God first in everything. So whatever doors is open, we gonna walk the room.
I've been being good. I'm usually the one that drag them to the studio.
Yeah, he gave us a little break
So actually, you like I think the third or fourth platform that's been asking about more music. So y'all just keep ringing in their head, and they'll come to me on their own.
I feel you.
But I've been chilling though.
Yeah, he had us working 7 albums. Like during the pandemic is a lot.
7 albums during the pandemic.
Yeah, our work 7. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, technically they did 8 between them because they got 2 as a collaboration. So if you take out the 2 they collaborate on, there's 6 for her and 1 for him.
Wow.
So
what about shows? Y'all got some shows lined up? And what a performance look like with y'all?
Oh, it's good vibes. We gonna vibe out. We gonna connect with you. We gonna smile at you. We gonna talk to you.
well, you gonna get a taste of that, momentarily.
Facts.
But last time we was here, they performed at WC Social Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Coast to Coast. Shout out to Big DM.
And we did place.
And when we go back home, we got a couple big major events coming up. It's a big pool party, like a lot of our A-list people.
It's a music festival.
It's gonna be there. Snapdog, Rich Taker, D-Boy, a couple other people. They doing a festival, Backwoods and Bonfires.
Okay.
So we got some stuff coming up, but it's mostly back home though.
And then we're doing another Coast to Coast in August coming up soon. But we probably gonna have more before all of that, as they call it. It's packing in. We gonna take them too.
I feel you.
Do it.
Working. I love it. So y'all gonna touch the stage for me, right?
For sure.
All right, cool. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play the video, and then we're gonna come back and y'all tear the stage down for us.
Let's get it.
All right.
What up, y'all?
Eastside Certified DJ MH Tiller. We be right back.
All right.
Coney Island. Coney Island. Music. Coney Island. That gang shot. Coney Island. Coney Island. Strictly better made, all authentic with no lies. Can't solicit dreams to the teams when the team's not buying. Steady puffing on them strings and leave me cocked to the side. Something like corned beef on racks, special soda on the side. Hit the ground full of stride, veins and coals in my eyes. Presidentials on the wrist, me reflecting my grind. Place the racks around my face, illuminating the time. It's your girl Daphne D, who better than I? Backed up a 4 for 4, I release it, I'm bugging. I'm on all beat, the only thing chicken is nuggets. I stay against the grain, wrong ways are rubbing. And you ain't poppin' unless they hating. I swear and I love it. Keep my foot up on their necks, the times is troubling. I'm the product, the Pyrex and the flame, I'm bubbling. I flow through any city, block, catch me falling. And I love it in my city, even though the times is troubling. Coney Island. Coney Island. Yeah, man. Coney Island. They loving us, they better give us pros.
But never sacrifice your soul for the love of the dough.
Me and Chise ride beats like interstates home.
Detroit song, and you know we posted at the from the lowest of the lows. You're looking at the underdog, carrying them numbers on my back. Words to my squad. 3269 means D-boy. Shout out to Burbank, home of them D-boys. I've been trailblazing like Brandon Roy. Niggas swear they got that work, but they still looking unemployed.
Yo, it's the pride of the Eastside DJ MH Tiller. This is Eastside Certified, and I got P Dot in the building, and 3269 Chaz is here, and they about to tear down the stage. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Detroit, let's go.
This is a temperature check.
Cheer,
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 This is a temperature check.
cheer, 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 yeah.
This is a temperature check. Watch it, I pull up and
Pull up some
flex.
flex, nigga.
Kicking this shit and I'm over your head. Watch me press.
Watch the press, nigga.
Bitches tapping the neck on these niggas that can't be the same. Over your hood in the bed. Bitches stuck up in the diner.
Let's go, P-Dot.
I know I'm a threat. Down on the track, don't see niggas on wet. Step in the field, that's how really can get. Step in the ring, got a kiss in the check. Now they cutting the track, getting whoop at the bed. Step in the booth and I'm getting that wet. Strap on my stand, I'm beating my chest. Strap on the cup, they got
Who I'm gon' let? Who I'm gon' let?
traffic again. Pass up a time, I want to the stretch. Top of the key, know I'm banging the net. Put it on me, cause I'm over your head, must be pressed.
Yeah.
When I'm at these niggas that can't be the same.
I'm feeling like it's time for my just go. I'm so humble, but at times I can flex too. You niggas scam for a week and think you wealthy. Get locked up and can't even afford what your bail be. Hey, words of advice, it always helped me. I learned to play the hand the world dealt me. You know when I'm around, she say she smelled me. That's why I got a hair where my belt be. Attitude 69 on everything. So in love, I'ma put that on my wedding ring. Bicycle flow, watch how I'm pedaling. Never had a settlement, cause I ain't in the settling. A breath of fresh air to this music scene. You are what you eat, I order jerk wings. B-boy, pockets fat like butterbean. My diamonds in the watch, in the pinky ring. Been doing this as far as I can remember. Even before COVID, I was checking niggas' temperature. Spend a little cash, but I ain't trying to get with ya. For God so love the world, but that's enough for the scriptures. Child.
This is the temperature check, watch it, I pull up and flex.
Nigga,
Kicking this shit and I'm over your head, watch me press.
yeah.
Bitches, they tapping the Mac on these niggas that gave me the same. Go through your hood in the bed. Bitches start talking the kind of come set in your dead.
Stop lying, man.
Bitches, the temperature check, watch it, I pull up and flex.
Go and flex, doc.
Kicking this shit and I'm over your head, watch me press.
Watch your press, doc.
Tapping the Mac on these niggas that gave.
Yo, I appreciate y'all for tuning into another dope episode of Eastside Certified. Man, I told y'all P. Dot and 3269 Chaz was going to tear the stage down. Told y'all how dope they are, man. Make sure y'all log in and check out their music. They streaming everywhere. Go to eastsidecertified.com if you ain't doing that, man. And follow us on all social media. Get at me. It's DJ MH Twitter, man.